Organizations today are filled with noise. There's more of everything, more technology, more uncertainty, and more change. And yet, even as complexity rains down upon us, do more with less is still the most common business battle cry. What if we could change that battle cry in a way that allows both people and performance to thrive, so that instead of doing more with less, we do more with more? It could be a whole new world, one where people are released from their functional silos to address today's complex issues and opportunities with collective expertise. It would be a place where people work together to accomplish as a whole what otherwise could never come to be. There are 5 leadership practices that serve to unleash the symphony of potential that lies hidden in every organization. Let's take a look at each one in turn. The first leadership practice is about creating a score that is both inspiring and that people are able and willing to play. Organizations spend a great deal of time and money designing branding strategies and inspirational mission statements meant to describe for the outside world who they are. But they'll spend much less time ensuring these missions and branding strategies are alive in the day-to-day reality experienced by its members. This can lead to a dissonance between the public image and the private realities people within the organization experience. People become disillusioned, discontent, and shut off their talent. If we can develop an organizational purpose that's big enough to inspire us and is focused enough to guide and align our actions, our work is worthy of our commitment. It gains meaning for us, and so too, our contributions add value to the organization. The second leadership practice is about continually listening and adjusting to the performance of the whole, even as we work to perfect each individual part in it. It is human nature to break down a complex issue into its parts in order to rehearse and develop excellence. Every day, managers divide and conquer. They carefully isolate operational areas to focus people and to improve efficient delivery within a particular function. But if in doing so, a person's goals, roles, and responsibilities become disconnected from the efforts of others and the whole, things can get quickly out of tune. Competing priorities become a barrier to cross-functional collaboration, and functions may thrive while overall results suffer. If we can honor the unique expertise that exists within organizations and purposefully orchestrate harmony across differences, organizations can elicit bold new sounds that could never have been created in solo. The third leadership practice is the ability to make wise trade-off decisions with both backbone and with heart. In periods of rapid change and competition, the inclination is to act swiftly and with resolve. And while decisiveness can be valuable, so too is the ability to extend a pause, rest in uncertainty, and remain curious and explore. This is how leaders unleash energy and insight to create unexpected solutions. When an organization enables leaders to be definitive, but also encourages them to seek new perspectives, it can leverage the benefits of bold action, and it can also unleash creative imagination. People who find the courage to confront and coax out new interpretations in every complex passage. The fourth leadership practice is about developing the ability to remain productive and engaged even when we are in the midst of ambiguity and change. When organizational demands trigger our survival mode, we naturally tend to rally our own defenses, revert to our own expertise, and focus on the immediate challenge rising up before our own eyes. But more successful organizations are made up of people who remain calm and creative under the pressure of a live performance. Just as the conductor keeps an eye on the score and elicits harmony from the orchestra, every player must also demonstrate self-leadership to optimize their own impact on others and the overall performance. When an organization is able to develop self-leaders who are aware that they too impact operational results and relationships, both people and performance flourish. The fifth leadership practice is about developing a sense of belonging within the organization. Human community is where everything begins. But when that community is thwarted by a narrow drive for efficiency and profitability, or a resistance to ideas because they were, quote, not invented here, we dampen the human spirit. A sense of belonging is what enables us to identify with and connect with others in our work, while also welcoming outsiders to join us. This is important because outside influences can invigorate us and point the way from good enough to stellar performance. When organizations are made up of people with a strong sense of community and the willingness to remain open to others, their organization is able to manage complexity with assurance. It can grow and prosper. When these 5 leadership practices work in concert within an organization, performance and accountability are unleashed. On a daily basis, people are able to solve problems that cut across people, functions, geography, culture, language, currency, and more. They understand the complex nature of the opportunities they face and are able to combine their own skills with others in order to achieve great things they all care about. There's absolutely nothing as stirring as being a part of a winning group, performing as one, orchestrating lasting results that matter, precisely and with passion. And that's exactly what these 5 leadership practices are designed to do: unleash the potential for greatness in your organization and in its people.